What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction on the channel. Today I'll be reacting to the first episode of Honey Lemon Soda, I think it's called. I think this is just your kind of classical romance, which I'm watching a few of this season. And I'm looking forward to this one as well. They've been pretty solid so far from the ones I have seen. Yeah, don't really know too much about this, to be honest with you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this first episode down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the previews or seen. I've seen like the cover artwork, but that's pretty much all I know from the show. And that's by JC Staff, which has varying levels of quality with their animations, but yeah. Okay, open it. Sparkling love story. Okay, I'm liking the sound of the song already. But yeah, this season started off pretty decent with the kind of romance shows. Last year in general didn't have too many great ones, honestly. There was a lot of very overrated ones, in my opinion. I really liked Sign of Affection. That was good last year. Of course, Dangers of My Heart was awesome last year as well as Losing Heroines. There was quite a few good ones actually. Again, I like this song a lot. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more there was actually quite a few good ones last year. But as I said, I feel like some super overrated ones. Blue Box, Alia-san, I think two of the most overrated anime in general in recent memory. That's an unpopular opinion, I know though. So won't be mad if you guys disagree. Sorry guys, I literally just ate tea like seconds before watching this. I have to clear my throat a little bit. You know what? Lemon Fanta is probably one of my favourite flavours. Probably my second favourite flavour of Fanta. I like the red one. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like tropical fruits or something. I can't remember. Wow. Oh, good job, bro. Now she's gonna be all sticky. That's the worst thing you could do. Like beer or fizzy drinks getting on you. Especially for a girl. It's annoying enough as a guy. Doesn't look very apologetic. No. A different genre. Looks wise, yeah. These guys look very out there, don't they? Stone. Not like just there. I can get I can yeah, I can understand that. kind of crazy that that's the case, though. Getting splashed like that makes you happy. It's kind of funny as well. I literally just recently finished another. There was a girl that was kind of like a stone to everybody else in the class. For good reason in that show, though. Oh, so he's. So I did notice there was someone else in the room. I didn't notice that was him. So he obviously didn't soak himself, but he's just done this to put less attention on her, which is quite thoughtful, actually. Lemon soda. There's been, to be honest, there's been a lot more lemon soda than I expected. I expected that to just be like the name of the show, but it's actually come up a few times already. So I guess she's the kind of honey to his lemon soda. That actually makes quite a bit of sense now I think about it. Never even thought of thinking of it. Like I said, I thought it was just like a unique title. She meets. I don't remember what that means, but that reminds me of like something sweet for some reason. I don't know why. Do women get voice cracks like that? I guess. Oh dear. I mean, this is good or terrible, Tyra, depending on your viewpoint of things. But yeah, I've never really heard of girls' voice. But to be fair, I have actually. Um, sorry guys, I do just want to pause and go back for a sec. So, on the stupid point of girls' voice cracking, but I think that's much more a thing with guys, if you know what I'm saying. In terms of, it's quite an embarrassing moment if a guy's voice like cracks and they're like shouting or something. It's happened to me, of course. Not too often though. My voice went really deep from quite a young age. I think I've told you guys before. I had a moustache when I was like 13, like 14. My voice broke quite early, and yeah. No, I don't really have too many voice cracks. I don't really shout too often unless I'm playing football, where I am susceptible to, yeah. But it's not like something that I get pointed at if a girl does it. I don't think. Much more embarrassing for a guy. Why is he speaking English? That was quite weird subtitles. Is what it is, I guess. Though I'm not sure how you could like, yeah. Oh, ah, yo, ooh. It's a bit confusing when it's like the ooh is a G. And this guy really worships just like the tiniest things, and it makes sense that she does. Don't get me wrong, but kind of horrible at the same time, isn't it? She treasures such things that people take so lightly. Just absolutely crying in the background then. Yeah. See, when I was up, whenever I'd like tried it, I used to really like maths. Maths was my favourite subject, apart from PE, which I didn't pass somehow. But yeah, I used to really like maths, and I just felt like I was quite annoying if I ever like answered like the questions. I was always quite quick. I'm always quite quick to work things out in my head, and again, I felt like I used to be quite annoying in terms of just always answering stuff. So it's interesting seeing this reaction in Japan. Makes sense. I also feel like that's the case for me. If you guys have watched any of my videos before, I do feel like sometimes I'm not like the biggest personality ever. If you know what I'm saying. I haven't got the most out there reactions like screaming, shouting, and so on. So yeah, I feel like I can relate quite a lot to this girl. Yeah, for real. What an awful group of people. But as I just said, I feel like I'm going to relate to this girl quite a bit. She's doing well there as well. Stepping out of her comfort zone a little bit. You get these rag ass. These guys. Like openly bitching about someone right in front of them to everybody. Like, is that not embarrassing? You not like just think about what you're doing for a minute and see that you're just embarrassing yourself. I feel like I suffer a bit with that as well. I do apologise quite a lot. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, I'm hoping by the end of this episode we're going to do something about these bullies. Probably not by the end of the episode, but at some point. Like, look at this. I mean, luckily it's only paper in there, but it's not. That's not the point. It's the intentions behind doing something like this. That's just nasty, isn't it? And I love the music, by the way. Really fits the vibe super well. Yeah, as I just said, the music. I think they've done a really good job at. It's perfect. It makes the tone perfect. Just want to go there, just like don't even know. I was about to, I was about to just turn around like a Beyblade, just go, go spinning in there. God, I hate those guys already. Good, they're also doing a very good job of making those people very hateable right from the off. So that's how she first met him. It's fucking lime. I always hear about this lime in anime. Again, I'm assuming it's the Japanese equivalent, like WhatsApp. It's usually like line. I think it's line, isn't it? Like, yeah, I didn't even notice. I guess it's quite funny that it's lime, given that this, yeah, lemon. Again, that's come up way more than I ever thought it would. Not importantly, don't get me wrong, but yeah, we know roll. That really how they say that in Japan? We know roll. Spray them. Go on. Yes. Get them all sticky. Good job. I love that. Oi, no, you can't touch. No, this guy not been taught any morals. Someone hit this guy. That's ultimate permission to hit someone. That is, if you see a guy touching a girl like that, that's like ultimate permission to, yeah, you can knock this guy out, and you shouldn't feel bad. Oh, do it. Gonna have to walk her through it again. That's good. Yeah. You pigs. Oh, look at her in the back. Looking all nasty. Again, that was prime time to just punch that guy right in the face right there. Again, I've got to say the music has just been really fucking good. Drawing out even more emotion from these already great scenes. He does remember. You know what I always say in a romance anime? I always say the first episode is usually one of the worst of the show. Usually one of the worst. Sometimes it's one of the best. Obviously, we haven't seen any other episodes, but this episode's been really good. It's again, it's unusual in a good way, of course. Thank God for lemon soda, man. Thank God. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. As I mentioned, I really liked that first episode. That was really good. As I said, even some of my favorites, like Clanad, for example, like more often than not, it's usually like quite a boring kind of run of the mill first episode. And don't get me wrong, there was a lot of cliches and such in here, but I think they pulled it off. Like they didn't go for anything crazy. They just pulled off a simple enough kind of story, and they've done it really well. The music was awesome, the emotion was there, voice acting was great, of course. What was that guy doing? And yeah, just that's some of my favorite kinds of stories. Nothing too complicated, but just something that's done extremely well, even if it's simple. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favourite premieres this season. From what I've seen so far, I've still got quite a few shows to actually go. But yeah, this is definitely up there. Seems like there's going to be quite a lot to it, if you know what I'm saying. It's not just going to be. Don't get me wrong, I like the shows with like wholesome moments and cute stuff as well, but I do like there to be a bit of substance, as we did see in this episode. Like I said, nothing extremely complicated, but just like something relatable and something touching. I don't know. I just think they kind of aced an intro here. Like we got a good taste of each of the characters as well. Like it wasn't just like majorly. I mean, it was majorly focused on. Again, the names are a bit of a myth. I don't remember any of the names, so apologies. But yeah, it was a. Don't get me wrong. The girl was kind of the main focus, but we like got a good portion from the bullies, and it didn't take too long to kind of know what they're about. Of course, again, just stereotypical horrible people. But as much as we did get a big focus now, we actually got to know especially the blonde-haired girl as well as the lemon hair-colored boy quite a bit, and get to know what they're kind of like. And yeah, just a really good job introducing these characters. As I said, great storyline throughout the first episode. Again, simple enough, but just done brilliantly in my opinion. The animation looked good for the most part. I was always, to be honest, before starting the show, I was a little bit iffy on like the character designs. I almost thought they were a bit too. I don't know, the eyes especially. I always I went into this thinking they were a bit too much. And again, I'm not these aren't like the best character designs ever or anything, but I still thought it looked good all the way throughout. Again, nothing kind of mind blowing, but yeah, just a really solid start. Super looking forward to more of this. Again, I do like it when there's a bit more substance. As I said, with like Aoya-san and Blue Box, I feel like those romances they very much lack substance, or maybe it's just because I don't relate to those characters or the themes and such nearly as much. But there was a lot of stuff again I related to in here, so again, I'm gonna really enjoy seeing more of this story going forward. Let me know what you guys thought about this first episode though down in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 2.